Well, hi guys. We're going to do something a little differently here. Uh, this is a John Deere 8300 drill, and I'm working on the grass seeder, mainly putting this new one in. And surprisingly, it's cheap from Deere, $10. Go figure. I looked around on YouTube and other places for something that shows how to do this, and I haven't found it yet. But I'm going to sit here and show you a few things. One, most of these boxes you'll see this end is bent and loose like this, and that is because the seed cups have gotten tight. So as you start turning the shaft, it starts pulling it. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put a brace from here to this bolt probably. It's a real good time, if you got to work on one of these, to get all this loose. As you can see, it's moving free and easy, like it should. And you got to have that slide right there, or it goes through the gear loops too. But one thing I found is this piece that goes like so has to fit through this piece of plastic, and it barely goes in there. It's tight. So I've already started to clean it up. Took the die grinder this, so I'm going to take a file or sandpaper or something to it and clean it up, and maybe run the file on the inside of this plastic surface to get it to where it'll move easily in and out. That's where you get a lot of resistance on these. Taking this apart is fairly straightforward. This piece goes on, then there's a little washer, square washer like so, and then there's a pinhole, little hole, you can see it right there. There's a little pin that goes through it that holds it together. So give me a minute or two here to clean this thing up, and we'll see if we can get this put back together. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay. With a little bit of work and the help of my file for the chainsaw, I've gone around the inside of this and took the edge off of it. I also took this and shined it up with the die grinder, getting all the rust off of it. So now it slides in and out easily. Piece of cake. Now there's only one way this goes in. This end is open, this end has a collar. This end rides up here on this. Ouch. And it actually does not turn. So I may have to clean this up just a little bit so it'll spin on it, because it has to spin on that shaft because it locks into here. Once it's in there, it can't turn. So it has to be loose on this piece. So I'm going to go in and find a piece of sandpaper and clean that up and see what I can do with it. So I'll be back here in just a sec. Okay guys, hopefully you'll be able to see this. Took my piece of sandpaper and worked on the inside. Just a wee bit. And that goes on and spins freely, like it should. So, here comes the fun part. I'll put that inside of it, like that. And slide it on. There we go. Just like that. Little PB blaster on the nut and the bolt. The road just suddenly got busy. Okay. Well, what's wrong with these fools? Oh, it's a real nice place to get your finger in to start a nut. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's in there. And that's on. So now we got this here little washer. Square washers can be fun to put on. And then for the Carter key. Now that's a little bit bigger than I really wanted to use. However, and I really don't like to whack on that because I don't like to hit plastic. Something going on down yonder. But as you can see, it's kind of back together here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it holds that on, clip on. That's good enough. It ain't going nowhere. And basically that's how you put one of these in. Just got to tighten it up and that'll be it. And like I say, moves in and out of it now. So I would call this a success in getting this put back together. Like I say, I'm going to put a brace to here because, you know, it's got like this. A, because somebody's walked on it. B, these have been tight. Somebody had it hooked up and it just kind of made a mess of things, pulling too hard on it. But at any rate, guys, that's how you repair and replace one of those cups. I was lucky in the fact I only had to take this end off. If it's one of these others, then you got to disassemble everything to get to that one. So at any rate, I'm going to tighten these up and we're going to call it a day. So we'll see you next time, guys. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And that's how you fix one of those. We'll see you next time, guys.